Turning the page. If you are feeling a bit jumbled and disoriented at the moment after this new year, take heart. There are some really powerful reorganizing energies moving through right now, and you might be feeling a bit deconstructed at the moment. Like an engine whose parts have all been disassembled and are now just kind of hanging out in midair, awaiting reassembly. The reassembly will happen. The cosmos knows what she's doing. And deconstruction is necessary for a better future build. She's taking apart the pieces to take a closer look at them and how this machine of you works, and blowing out all the dust between the components. She's making you new all the time, but especially now, as we traverse this rate of change and evolution that is like light speed compared to what humanity has done in the past. But you don't need to keep up with it or understand it. It is just working itself out through your presence. So if you're feeling unsure and uncertain, and at the same time feeling massive pressure to do something or decide something, just notice that for a moment. Just notice that. We're at a tipping point right now. That massive pressure to do something, to make something happen through sheer will and force, and to push through all your own feelings in order to do so, has been the modus operandi for eons. And that fire is going out. It has a limited lifespan, and it is on its way out. All of the actions and decisions that were based on that kind of urgency and fear are no longer sustainable and will work for you less and less until they just don't work at all for you anymore. And you probably have noticed this a lot over the past year, especially. What once used to be fine for you is no longer okay for you. It's just not. And it's not just you. The energies are shifting that way, and they've been shifting that way for some time. So it's not just you who that's happening for. It's all of us. The way of push and force is no longer working. The way of you're on your own and you need to do and take care of everything on your own is no longer working. The way of brute strength to overcome at the expense of your truest self and feelings and soul is no longer going to work. This is because you've changed. You've changed. But your mind has maybe not quite caught up with that yet. Quietly in the background, you've been being taken apart and put back together, and your being is simply not the same. Your mind tries to carry out its usual programs, but it keeps hitting a brick wall with them because that's just not who you are anymore. Your energy system has transformed and is transforming, and though it doesn't come with a manual, it does come with a really beautiful compass that is always on. It will tell you through the way that you feel what is going on and where you need to go. And all you have to do is meet those feelings with love. The ego and the mind are not bad. They just want to be understood, heard, seen. They want to know they're important and that they have a say. Our pain comes in when we expect others to do this for us before we do it for ourselves. How can they meet what you won't? All this to say, hang in there if you're feeling a bit ungrounded and a bit unsure, and the energy should begin shifting soon, next week and into the week after that. And in the meantime, it is a beautiful opportunity to be with yourself in love when you just don't know. Not knowing is such a beautiful, beautiful place to be if you'll allow it. Because what it leaves you with is the one thing you can always know with utter clarity, which is all that's within you and without you right now, in this now moment, exactly as it appears to be, which is a perfect page in the infinite saga that is this life that you are. Like I said, the cosmos knows what she's doing, even when you aren't quite sure. And if it's ever too scary, just wait. She'll turn the page. Thank you for joining me today. And if you'd like to get these posts to your inbox every Sunday morning like clockwork, you can do so at sunnychapman.com/more, where you can get my free guide, How to Make More Doing Less, Being You.